So appreciate you. So appreciate you. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new segment coming onto the show. Nicholas and myself have been trying to work this thing out and get it on the show since we started in February, but we're here in season 2, episode 2. We finally got it. The games are going. Nicholas, you're bringing us your prop bets. What up, Nick?
Absolutely. How are we doing, folks? Everybody this week. First of all, who doesn't like a little gambling ball? All right, come on. We all do, my friend. Everybody has that little thing in them where they're like, let me see what I can do. But let me explain what I do, because this is where this comes from. I like to play what are called parlay cards. And what that is where you pick a couple of games, whether it be 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, and you pay one, you get one price, and you pick the 4 or 5 games, and that's how you play. You pick either the over under, which I'm going to explain, or you take the points, which is either the team that is the underdog is usually the plus, and the team that is favored is the negative, because the way it works, they put a point value based on that. So to give you an example, my first game this week that I'm picking is Rams Colts. The Colts home, the Rams are on the road, get 4 points, meaning they are -4. So in order for you to win this bet, the Rams have to win by more than 4, or the Colts just have to win or not lose by more than 4. Meaning if it was 30-27 Rams, Colts win automatically, or 30-27 Rams, the Colts get the 4 points, win 31-30 in actuality. So that's how that works. So my first game is Rams Colts, and the Rams are -4 on the road, but I'm taking the Rams. After watching week 1, I see the Matthew Stafford offense, and I'm telling you, it's not a joke. These guys are for real, and with one of the best defenses in the league, if not defense. The Colts had some problems in week 1, and we know Carson Wentz, when he gets into trouble, he's not the Carson Wentz everybody likes. So I'm going to take the Rams on the road to win by more than 4 points. They're -4. I'm taking the Rams versus the Colts. My second pick this week, and again, last week, for those who care, I went 2-2. So take this for however you like it. That's gambling, my friends. You're not always going to win. I went 2-2 last week. My second game is Patriots-Jets. Here we go. We got Patriots on the road and the Jets at home. Now, I'm taking the over. The over is set at 42.5 points, meaning the combined score between the two teams, I'm taking the over, needs to be more than 42.5 points. The reason I'm taking the over here is, again, you have young Zach Wilson, young Mac Jones. You have a so-so defense in the Jets, a decent defense in New England. What does that equal? We're going to throw the ball because our running games aren't the best. So you expect that at least these teams are going to come out and score 20-something points each. So for me, the bet is the over at 42.5. I take the over, Patriots on the road, Jets at home. Hopefully we get a high-scoring game from the two rookies. My next game, and this is an intriguing one for me because, of course, my beloved Bears play in the NFC North. Now, don't worry. I never bet on the Bears for a while. I will clarify that right now. I am too emotionally invested to ever bet on the Bears. I never bet on Bears games. But this game intrigues me. Lions-Packers. As we all know, the Packers laid a golden goose egg last Sunday and just came out and played flat. And the Lions showed some life. They tried to come back, actually had a chance to win that game against San Francisco, and they came up short. Now, I'm taking the over here, and I'm going to explain why. The over is 48 points. Let's think about this. Aaron Rodgers comes back. Now, they're at home in front of the home crowd. Green Bay, everybody's going to be screaming, doing all that Green Bay stuff they do, eating their cheese, whatever, lighting up the turkey fryer for later after the game, whatever they do there. My point is, the Packers are going to come out and play for the home crowd. They're not going to score 3 points. The Lions have shown that the ability that they can put points on the board. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the 49ers defense is better than the Packers defense at this point in the season. So if they can put up 33 on San Francisco, they can put up at least 20-something on the Packers. Oh, yeah. Jared Goff was going to come out slinging. We know that. DeAndre Swift had a really great game in his first game as the main running back there in Detroit. So I'm expecting a high-scoring game at Lambeau. I'm taking the over 48. My last game for this week, number 4. Another intriguing matchup for me, Saints-Panthers. We got the Saints on the road, Panthers at home. Now, we all saw in week 1 what famous Jameis did to those Green Bay Packers. Five times. He gave him to Booker T 5 times. And they did it to him. He did it to him. That's right. I'm going to do a spinner Rooney, but you can't see it.
Right.
But so you got over here, the over and under is 44 points. I like the over here. How do you not like the over when you got Jameis on one side? And I tell you something, Sam Darnold, and as for much as I know criticism is going to come, he reconnected his boy Robbie Anderson. Remember, they were teammates in New York. They are now teammates in Carolina. They found each other for that touchdown on Sunday. And I'm telling you, that's going to be a combination to look out for this season is Sam Darnold to Robbie Anderson. Yeah. So, again, you got the Panthers at home who are probably going to play better at home. Saints on the road who are coming off a huge win. I don't see any letdown from Jameis at all. Again, defenses are somewhere middle of the road. So, again, 44 points for the over-under. I'm going to go over 44 for Saints-Panthers. So, just recap. My 4 games, Rams-Colts. I am taking the Rams -4. Patriots-Jets, I'm taking the over at 42.5. Lions-Packers, I'm going to take the over at 48. And Saints-Panthers, I will take the over at 44. So there are my 4 bets for the week. If you care to play along, find yourself DraftKings or the there's plenty of sports books out there or plenty of places to place bets. So again, there's different rules for different states. So understand you may not be able to do certain things in certain states. Like Illinois, we're kind of restricted too. You first have to register at a sports book before you can use the app on your phone and blah, 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 blah. So please check with your state if you do not, whatever your state's gambling laws are, make sure you're following those. We all want to do this right. But every state does have gambling. You can bet on football. So these are my picks for this week. My parlay card will look like these. I will have these 4 games on there, and we'll see how we go. But that's my picks for the week. I'm Nick Rosario, and you only wish you could be.
Let's go.
That's right.
Love it. I love it. Yo, and stay tuned. Every week we will be bringing that segment up at the end of the show where you can do the prop bets. Nick will also be telling you, like he told you today, how he did the week before.
Only 2-2 last week, guys. Only 2-2 last week. See how we do this week. Right.
Shout out to him, man. Definitely want to go do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and take some of Nick's advice, see if I can ride the